بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. Hi everyone and good day. Apa khabar in Indonesia language. I am very pleased today to be with you with a lot of colleagues that they are believing in values and what the values will do for our countries and also our citizens. As I would like also to thank the Indonesian team to work with us as a knowledge partner. It was very honored to be a knowledge partner. And also I thank for the founder group when the G20 was in Saudi Arabia, and the initiative from Dima Al-Sheikh and also Dr. Ghazi bin Zagar to do the V20 group and launch this group. It was very important for our lives, for our future, for also everything will be move from we said we would like to move from the sentence, from the verbal word to the action, to be the value in the center. And also I would like to thank the Indonesian team, Mr. Yuri and Mikey. Thank you very much for preparing everything. And also I would like to thank you for the nice video. You take me back maybe 20 years ago when I visit Indonesia and visit Jakarta, Bandung, Bogor, Bali. It was very nice memories, and you refresh it, and I hope in October, inshallah, we will meet again. Again, it's my honor to work with someone who's believing on values, and I am sure that the output of this summit will be useful for the present and also the future. Dr. Asif Chaudhary, he will give you the details for the procedures for the paper and research. I am inspiring with the speech of everyone of you, especially Dr. Ghazi. My body is shaking when he is talking, and I hope we will achieve these goals. Thank you very much, and I will leave the mic for my colleague, Dr. Asif, and also I will thank him for his effort in this session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Saad. So, as you already heard from Yuri, our honorable co-chair for this year, that V20 Indonesia 2022 is having the theme values at the center, with having 5 key components as a sustainability compass. Along with values, it's nature, economy, well-being, and society. In short form, we say news. So what we have done from the core value index research work since 2014 that we have been doing, where we collected more than 8,000 organizations, the giant and also the premium organizations from the globe. We collected their core values and we tried to analyze their core values, and then we grouped them through more than 1,000 common values, and from there, based on the frequency, we just try to connect the value elements within the sustainability compass, and then you can see the nature it's going to reflect with accountability, common purpose, and excellence in values. And also, whereas the economy, where it touches with the high frequency from these global organizations, common values with honesty, quality, and performance. For well-being, we can just highlight the 3 important values. I'm referring to those 8,000 or more than 8,000 organizations where they've highlighted diversity, fairness, and learning. And finally, for the society, these are empowerment, justice, and responsibility. So these are the value elements we could connect with those key components, which are sustainability compass on towards our this year's theme, values at the center. This is just only analysis and reflection from the world's giants, 8,000 corporations, organizations, common values, with this synchronization of our values elements of this year. Next, please. So what we are doing, we are requesting you to submit abstract. We will share with you the abstract template via email. Obviously, our secretariat or the task force team is going to share with you. Now, let us concentrate on the abstract components. In abstract template, you just need to fill 4 things. So first of all, you need to highlight or you need to mark that which task force you would like to belong to this year's V20, especially out of 4. That means from task force 2 to task force 5. You need to highlight, is it related with nature, economy, well-being, or society? Next one is you need to, next slide, please. You need to make the title. You need to choose a topic from your heads up issues, the voice that you would like to make this year, the point that you'd like to make this year, or the attention you'd like to bring for the global leaders, so you can concisely make a title within few words, something which is understandable, concise, or even precise, or maybe simplified. So we expect you to, put it or make a title over there. And obviously, you need to write your name and affiliations, which organization you're belonging, or which corporation you are, representing. And then we expect you to write down the abstract within 300 words. So these are the 4 elements. That means you need to mark your task force where you'd like to, submit your paper this year. You need to make the title, the chapter title. You need to mention your name and affiliations, and finally, you need to start writing the abstract within 300 words. That's basically our abstract template. Next. The deadline for abstract submission is, you can see, 28th of March, 2022, and it's all about 300 words, as I've mentioned. That means now we are expecting from you to share with us within 300 words the topic you'd like to raise, the issue or the challenges you'd like to highlight, the solution you'd like to present, and the recommendation you'd like to propose to our G20 leaders. So that's what we are expecting from you at this moment, that by or within the deadline of 28th of March, that we are going to expect from you to submit abstract with our given template. After receiving your abstract, task forces will conduct, the assessment upon their decision for the successful abstract. Authors will be also invited to join and also submit their full paper within the specific format. And for this, further communication will be, done through email by our task force team. So right now, abstract, and after submission, we will go through the assessment by our task force leaders. And through the outcome, there will be a kickoff meeting, and then the journey will start for the full-fledged paper, and that will have the detailed, version, some components wherever you need to go through your key highlights, challenges, solutions, recommendations, and also references you need to mention over there. So that'll be your full-fledged paper that we are expecting for the successful abstract authors to submit by July 2022. But again, as I've said, further communication will be done by our secretariat and also task force team. Next one, please. Well, I just want to give you the sample of the abstract so that you can feel the momentum, you can feel a little bit comfortable. How does it look like? As you've understood, we are having 5 task forces this year, though the first one, it's already, you can say, premiumly dedicated for our founding group members. Without them, we could have, make nothing out of this until today. So because of their sacrifice, because of their inauguration, because of their leadership, we are enriching our value vibes, minute by minute, second by second. So first comes first, and the values, the G20 values, will be kept for them and for those valuable and dynamic founding group members. Other than that, we are expecting from all of you, the distinguished delegates, to submit your abstract within the coverage of news, that means NEWS, nature, economy, well-being, and society. And I'm just giving an example, let's say the task force's economy. And as you know, this year's, you heard from Yuri, there are three priorities set by the G20 Indonesian presidency this year. And one of them is digital transformation or digital economic transformation. Suppose this abstract is covering that part. And I'm touching those three values, honesty, quality, and performance. And I'm putting a title over there. And you can see how it's been presented within the 285 words, where we are covering the G20 priorities. We are trying to raise up the challenges or the issues. It can be global level, or regional level, or even local level. And then we are trying to propose some solutions and proposing some recommendations for the G20 leaders. It's just simply a sample for you. It does not mean that you have to touch base all the value components. It's okay as long as it fits within the core elements, either nature, economy, well-being of society. It's fine as long as your issues or challenges are legitimate and it is trendy and it is good for the human being, to come up and raise up these issues. And it is very important for the G20 leaders to consider for their decision making. We are fine with it. But yes, of course, we'll be appreciating if you can cover, very nicely, if you can connect as well the G20 priorities with the values as explained by Yuri within the framework of sustainability compass. Next, please. So what I'm going to do, I would like to just give you a little bit, clarity with NEWS. I'll go one by one so that you can feel a little bit comfortable that what are the elements or what are the vibes it's embracing, or whatever we are forecasting right now, or whatever we are foreseeing within this element. So I'd like to share with you some of them. So, but you're most welcome. You don't need to stick into only this, as I've said, as long as it covers with the main core theme, it's fine with it. We are also very much open and very much welcoming, because we need to value the values, as you heard from our inauguration Value Summit. It was the main journey, valuing the values. So we are open, and we're going to also invite and accept the issues you'd like to bring up for this year's V20. But again, we'd like to share with you some of the thoughts, but you are welcome to choose, write, and raise any topic related to NEWS. So for nature, obviously, the common buzz is always for the climate issues, climate change. There are, several occasions, a lot of delegates have been, bringing to this attention for G20 leaders. They need to wake up indeed. So along with your post-pandemic experience or the COVID-19 experience, you may, have some redefined thoughts or refreshing thoughts related to nature. And feel free to cover all those basic things: natural resource issue, environmental issue, pollution, land crisis, push and pull, or even if it is related with the C40 cities, or even United Cities and local governments, the way you feel comfortable to bring up the issue from the global level, regional, or even local. If you feel that these are very challenging and you have some proposed solutions and you'd like to draw some recommendations, then you're welcome to heads up and also to share with us your thought, which might be benefiting the world citizens ultimately. Next one, please. For the economy, as usual, we have understood that world is moving forward for the people, by the people, with the people, but also we can't ignore the economic aspect. That's what we often, call the terminology socio-economic factors. So economy is also a very crucial part in our life, especially, from the year 2020, we are relearning, or we are getting some momentum of, rethinking that how economy is supposed to be well infrastructured, well prepared to support the whole humanity as much as possible in an equal way, in a justified way. So economy is also a very important element in our life, and it is in our task force, one of the sustainability compass element, wherever you can cover the generic economic affairs, employment issues, employee issues, even investment, fiscal, accounting, accountability, transparency, even R&D, all these issues, which is just giving you the winks in your mind that post-pandemic situation, we need to start rethinking for the sake of global community. This economic should be, treated with the justice, the way you feel, to bring up into the attention for global leaders. You can, while drafting your abstract, you can fill it, and you can also raise this up through your writing. You're most welcome. Also, if there's something specific related to your region or local affairs or local issues, or even globally impacting issues, you're also most welcome to, heads up and write it down and share it with us. Next one is well-being. My goodness. Special pandemic, we have understood our life is not all about just whenever you get sick, you just go and visit the hospital. Our life is not all about physical health. It is very important, crucial about our mental health as well. So well-being, we are feeling the importance of well-being tremendously, especially throughout this recent pandemic. So you may think about all these emotional, spiritual, mental, physical elements of our life, also along with the basic needs and quality of life connected with the well-being. You're most welcome to share with us any issues that needs to be, raised in the global level. And we'd like to know from you the proper solutions and recommendations for our global leaders, obviously. And final one is the society. And, we are global citizens, we understand that. But as, I remember during the inauguration of 2020, the V20 summit, we were talking about the value, we need to value the values from global, regional, and local level. True. So similarly, you need to understand, I can be feeling good, I can be very well mentally, physically, financially, but that's not going to ensure my sustainability of my life. That's not going to ensure my quality of life until and unless I make sure that everyone is going to be, feeling secure and happy. So from that point of view, if you just look at our this year's 4 sustainability elements from the sustainability compass, we can't ignore nature, we can't ignore economy, we can't ignore well-being affairs, and simultaneously we can't ignore society, from individual to family to the community, society, then greater prospect all over the nation, and then ultimately throughout the world. So society is the, one of the key elements here that we have to always, concentrate on this so that we can all be united and make our, strong ties together. And here you may cover all the social, public affairs, even civil society voices, education, public security issues, whatever the issues you think right now, you need to raise it up and bring into the attention for the global leaders. Feel free. We'd like to listen to your voice throughout your abstract writing. I just tried to give you some ideas of different versions and segments under the core elements. But again, as I said, feel free to cover your writing topics, whatever it's connected with, whether nature or economy or well-being of society. We are going to well appreciating your contribution, your effort, and we will look forward. And next one, please. So furthermore, you are welcome to visit G20 website, which is www.g20.org, to a little bit deep dive about their this year's priority and their agenda, which is Recover Together and Recover Stronger, to know more about the Indonesian presidency actions and the past recent meetings and their documentations. You may get some idea, you may get some insightful information from there. Same time, we'd like to also welcome you to visit our website, values20.org, so that you can just get some experience and some idea about previous V20 policy briefs and recommendations done by our great delegates back in 2020 and 2021. So that's going to give you a very comfortable, idea about the atmospheric value vibes in last 2 years. And I'm sure it'll make some great confidence within your mind so that you can participate. Finally, I would like to just mention one thing. We need to remember, to recover stronger, we need to recover together. Togetherness is very important to establish a strong tie with nature, economy, well-being, and society. Ultimately, with humanity and values. Also, you need to remember, with your great contribution, let us establish our values at the center. Without you, we are nobody. But with you, we can make things better together. So let us start the journey to make things better together. Thank you.